Ladies and gentlemen, now today we're on the free-to-play account, Whale Milker 7, and we're going to be trying a little bit of geared PvP. So I tried to do geared about 3-4 weeks ago, and I was just getting clapped. At that point, I had no Red Escanor, I had no Blue Demon Meliodas, and my gear really wasn't in a great scenario. But then with the release of Red Escanor, I decided to sort out my very first UR set, which is Escanor's set. So I've been putting, from the training cave, all of the hammers, all of my real gear investment is in the Escanor set, just to make him as powerful as possible, because Escanor is just so meta dominant at the moment, and I think especially moving into the future as well, he just has so many really great uses. So yeah, by far my best gear set on the free-to-play account is on Escanor. We got some really really nice rolls all over the place. Again, a lot of this is achieved with the hammers via training cave, and also various slight bonus events that do pop up as well. The necklace, a bit of an embarrassment in terms of the rolls there. My defense rolls, yeah, are just really a little bit messy in certain places. We got the belt and also the rune, which have some really nice rolls on. On this rune, I'm not really too sure if I want to re-roll with anvils or maybe just top it up with hammers, but I think like hammers are a lot more rare in comparison to anvils, so my rule on the main account is only 2.6% and above. I use the hammers on, so yeah, I'm a bit hesitant to do that one, man. I might try and gamble with anvils, but as well, you can spend like 200 anvils and not have an increase, and that doesn't feel like super great, especially when there are so many other pieces of gear I need to sort out. And we've also got Blue D Melly's gear. Now his gear is a little bit more hybrid in comparison to my main account. I've got some attack rolls there. Probably should re-roll that at some point in the future, but again, as many free-to-play players know out there, it's just very like difficult to get anvils, man. Like they gradually stack up over time, but there's not like a good reliable way to just farm like hundreds and hundreds on a daily basis, and there's just, you know, so many different pieces of gear to sort out. So yeah, Blue D Melly, he definitely needs some re-rolls on these as well, man. There are a lot of pieces that do need a bit of a top up there as well. Lilia, I've also sorted out some UR gear on Lilia, just because I feel like she's a character that has some decent longevity, and even with the introduction of Easton on JP, she started coming back into the meta. So I sorted out 4 pieces on her. We have all of the left hand side. I was thinking about doing the ring as well, however this one, I've been so lucky with all the attack rolls that I'm thinking of maybe giving this to King at some point in the future, and then building like a separate ring with more pierce rolls for Lilia. But yeah, I just don't want to get rid of any of these attack rolls, man. They're just so good. Like the lowest roll is the pierce, so I think it makes sense to like roll that one away and give that to King. However, everything else is a little bit more hybrid in comparison to my main account on Lilia. And then finally, we do have the what is it, Arthur set, who I think just has what is it, one of my third best attack set overall. So yeah, it's nothing like super special, but it's also not too bad either. It's completely sufficient for an additional set there. It makes them a bit of a threat coming down, because I don't have Red King on the free-to-play. I've been experimenting with Arthur and also Griamore on the sub slot, and if I was running the green version of Escanor, I'd definitely go for Griamore on the sub. However, the red one, I do quite like the combination of Arthur and also Red Escanor, because very often in geared PvP, they're going to kill my like Blue D Melly or Lilia, because Escanor is pretty much unkillable unless they get rid of his buff and nuke him with a ultimate there. So yeah, very often like Blue D Meliodas or Lilia will die first, and then Arthur comes down, and then we can potentially draw into a combo where we can buff up Escanor and then just start like nuking people and getting a very strong comeback there. And also he provides a 15% increase to the health related stats of Escanor and Lilia, so it's kind of like having Griamore's passive but not affecting Blue D Melly, but it also does make Blue D Melly a bit more squishy. However, Griamore really isn't getting like the biggest of comebacks, so you can see without CC food, man, we've got about 174k CC. However, I've just been running CC food because I feel like most of the time it's quite important to go first in this meta. So with CC food, we rock it up to 191k CC, which is really good. But on my main account, I have what is it, with my massive whale gear, I've got like 40,000 more CC if I use CC food. So yeah, I don't want to run into my main account, but it's gold, but also you can run into like anybody in gold. It's either like 100k or 200k. I've just seen like all sorts of CC. Very often, it's kind of between like 170 and 190, at least in my experience in gold nowadays. But this one a fair bit lower, 164k, so it shouldn't be too bad. But it depends like what food they're using as well. So we'll see. It looks like there's a good chance there's a player. There's a little bit of a delay in between. Again, we are using CC food to make us look a bit more scary than we actually are here. So I think we nuke into the... let's have a very quick look at if our pierce rate's being affected or not. Okay, so this person does have, what is it, King on the sub. So I think we're going to go for a pierce card. Because my priority is to deal as much damage to that Escanor and try and get him down next turn. Because if we can do that, we're in a pretty good scenario. So I want to try and save Escanor's burst. If we get him for triple cards, might be able to get him down. But we're going to have more value off that corrosion if we just dented him a little bit with Dean Melee there. But yeah, there's a really good chance that Dean Melee is just going to die. Because again, his gear, like, it doesn't really have the best rolls. We've got no Griamore on the sub. But that also sometimes is not the worst thing. Because now if Arthur comes down, man, and we draw a buff card, then we've got a pretty good way of coming back here. Okay, that is not too bad actually. I'm just trying to think about what I want to go for here. I think I just go for this play. It's a pretty good chance Escanor does die there. And again, because I've got like all of my investment on Escanor, he is just an absolute beast. He's just clapping absolutely everyone. Even without an attack buff here, just demolishing the team. So we've got Red King on the sub. The threat now really is that blue Dean Meliodas. So as long as we can get him down. There's no Griamore on the sub, so blue Dean Melee doesn't have like a lot of healing that we need to worry about here. But yeah, let's have a little bit of a look. I imagine he's going to go for a Lilia heal and drain play maybe. Or no, he's going to heal, and then if this is double pierce, man, this could hurt a lot. Again, this is the thing with the free-to-play, man. Like, the Meliodas hurts so much. Okay, not too bad, but our Escanor as well is only 1 out of 6. We have 1 out of 6 Escanor and also 1 out of 6 Dean Melee. So I think here, let's have a bit of a look. We got no buff. I think these 2 cards should finish, and then we go for a Lilia heal. I just want to throw like an additional charge and fire, just to make sure he goes down there. Okay, that was fine. Sometimes like his ultimate only being 1/6 does fall a little bit short. But I also wanted to make sure that we used the Lilia card just so we were out of easy sniping range. There's still a chance that Lilia and also Arthur could die next turn. And it's been a bit unfortunate here on the draw because we haven't drawn a buff up for Escanor. If we had a buff up right now, like, it just makes it very easy to then buff up the Escanor and then just quickly kill like either Lilia or King. So yeah, that's why I like having Arthur on the sub on the free-to-play, man. Works decently if you're running Escanor on the front line there. But yeah, I think what we're going to go for here... Do I want to go for Lilia or King? Who's the more annoying? They're both kind of annoying in their own way. Lilia's already down a bit, but we're also nuking into disadvantage. But yeah, I think we still go for it. Actually, I think... Yeah, let's just stick to this play. There's not too much point kind of hard forcing Lilia's ult there, because there's a strong likelihood that she does have a drain in hand. Yeah, if we'd have buffed there, might have been able to kill that Lilia. We've got a buff now, but now we don't have any amplify cards, man. So this is mildly infuriating, but it is what it is, or slightly inconvenient, should I say? Okay, is recovery getting blocked out? There we go. Well, we won the first match. Opponent has forfeited. Perfect. We had a great play to kind of, get that one back and control the matchup a bit. And I think in terms of actual CC, there really wasn't too much of a difference. But having like Red King on the back line is such a huge advantage when it does come to geared PvP. Because you could see like how threatening that blue Dean Meliodas was. But, yeah, I've tried playing a little bit of green Escanor, but I don't know, I just really like the red Escanor and Arthur on the back combo. I imagine like green on the front wouldn't be too bad. I might experiment with what is it, various setups as we progress. However, this matchup, man, oh, okay, there's definitely no red king on the back here. He's got a bit of beef going on, so I think we just send the Meliodas cards initially to try and put as much pressure on there. Actually, here, I think I made a bit of a misplay. What I should have maybe done is fired off Charge and Fire as well. Yeah, because now we can just easily upgrade King. If I'd gone for the Charge and Fire, that would have actually probably been just enough to get Gotha down. And if we had done that, then yeah, he might have like a big play to come back if he has a merger on King for the heal. Okay, so he's going to go for a single heal there. Might have like another one tucked away as well. Oh, so that is going to be that's going to be unfortunate, man. That's going to be very unfortunate. Right. The question is, what would I like to go for here? I think we can get that Escanor down if we want to. That should be enough damage, I think. Yeah, I think I'm going to gamble that that is enough damage there. Yeah, it should be good. Again, Red Escanor, he does hit like a bit of a beast toward the start of the fight. For those first 3 turns, because even though you don't have Arthur, he's still getting additional damage multipliers from the, or a damage multiplier from the single health-related stats increase he does have. I'm kind of regretting not using Charge and Fire on the first turn, though. Okay, what do we have here? This is a bit of a tricky play. I think we break here, and then we go for a dab drain. We've got like a lot more attack on this Lilia in comparison to my main one, so hopefully it breaks Gotha's shield as well. Oh no, Gotha got an instant merger! Oh, straight into gold, bro. You're laughing. Okay, we're in a bit of trouble here. Bit of trouble. That was that was some mad luck though. Okay, Gotha's ult didn't hit too hard, so we're alright. Oh, if that blue team melee survives, bro, it's massive game over. Oh, no. Okay. Well, the good news is Arthur's about to come down. Gives us loads of draw. So if we can draw an Amplify card. Oh, and a buff. We didn't get... yeah, we didn't get the buff. If we had like an Arthur buff here, we could heal and then... But we don't have that. So I think we get topped up here. Let's lock down... recovery skills on the King for 2 turns, and then I really do want to save this ideally, so I think I'm just gonna move this over here. Oh no. Okay, that was a bit of a misplay. Jesus took the wheel on that one, man. That was a bit unfortunate. Oh, well, at least, you know, we get to draw more cards, so there is that. Oh, dude, if we don't get attacked, if he can't attack disable here, we are laughing. He's going to do something on Gotha. Okay, he's got 1 play on Gotha. Okay, no attack disable, that's great news. I think we go for the buff here and then double nuke into King. I think it's the best play. I don't think the first one quite kills, but the second one should guarantee that he dies. And then I think he's probably going to use... Oh, no, it does kill. Oh, nice. Very nice. Yeah. This is why I like having Arthur pop down, man. Just because you can have these end-of-match scenarios where you just get so much damage. I think he's going to be hard-pressed to make a big dent in that Escanor. But the attack disable does have some good value, so I can't really fault him too much for the attack disable play there. But now I think if we... what do I want to do here? Okay, so you want to move a Lilia card? Can we rush everybody's ult? If I go for this, merge on Escanor, move this, and then just fire this up. I'm just going to refresh on Escanor. Get triple ult, win game. Should be good. Strongs. Fair play, my dude. That was a good match, man. Good match. Well, let's go for a polite bow there, sir. Oh, we only actually drew. Oh, actually, we're gonna draw Arthur's ult, so it's fine, right? Should we just get the Gotha down here? I think. Let's go for it, mate. Let's go for it. I think we go for this play just because we can have some pretty crazy draw. Lines it up well. But yeah, there we go. We should be in a strong position now. Opponent has forfeited the match. Certainly don't blame him. I'm really enjoying these matches today, man. They're really working out well. Alright, so we just played like a bot with like 120k CC, man. It was so incredibly easy. So we're just gonna fast forward that match and move on to this one. Okay, we got some flashy Escanor cosmetics there. 180k. Okay, is this with food or not? We're about to find out. And let's see, is there Red King on the sub? If there's Red King on the sub... Oh, there is a Red King on the sub. It's going to be a mission, boys. This is going to be one hell of a mission here. But we chuck off Corrosion. Let's go for the Pierce card. Just kind of lightly pampering that damage there. Corrosion should do some MVP work. And judging by the connecting to another player, this is definitely a player here. This person is at the top of Gold 1. These are the kind of people that you need to be in order just to get out of the gold bracket. However, dude, next turn is looking sick. It's looking really good. So I assume he's going to go full damage play, probably kill the Meliodas. That's fine, not a problem at all. Because then we've got, I think, enough follow-up to get that Escanor down. So yeah, my team Meliodas on the free-to-play. He's literally just a punching bag, mate. Oh, but the corrosion value, pay attention to it, lads, because that has some solid value there. It's like a second recoil Pierce card there. So let's go for, if we go for this play, man, this should get Escanor down, I reckon. Let's have a bit of a look at this, man. 87k. Almost guaranteed. Yeah, it should be pretty safe on that one. Both of those cards are going to deal about 40k. Get a nice lot of, what is it, just over 20k on that. So Escanor is down, and we are not quite at the ult. Should I have gone for a merger there, actually, on the single target ones? Maybe. Kind of debating that play a little bit. Oh, okay, that is a nasty corrosion card. If I go double smack here, I'm pretty sure I get that blue D melee down, and then there's like no threat. I just got to heal up after that. So yeah, I'm moderately confident that he dies there, even though we're attacking into disadvantage. Wanted to go for Lilia's dab in the middle, just in case we got like a miracle crit. But yeah, there we go. We still managed to beat a Blue D Melee Escanor team just by using our Blue D Meliodas as bait. And now, have we beat? I'm feeling pretty comfortable at this point. It's not 100% in the bag yet though. But like the state of the ult gauge on Lilia and King is not looking good. And I think, like, we even have all the heals and stuff we need. So yeah, I think here we're gonna. Oh, I think he's probably trying to ride this one out just because of the golden corrosion, which does make sense there. So I think I'm then gonna go for the merger here, and then we're gonna buff up. But after we get rid of this and buff up, he might forfeit at this point. There we go. Perfect. that was a good match, man. That was a really good match. So, yeah. I like my Blue D melee, man, but I'm glad that I made the gear investment in Red Escanor, and with the strategy that I go for, it's just yeah, it's working out really, really well for me. I have lost a few times to some 200, 210k CC players because there are some absolute megalodons. Oh, 100. This is 200k here, man. Oh. I know about this one, Chief. I do not know about this one. It's really good Escanor start, though. Really good Escanor start. We can go immediately into Escanor's ult if we fire off his cards. So yeah, we don't get to go first there. It's also a thing. At this kind of gear level, without the Red King on the back as well, be bad news bears if we are going second. But let's have a look. Can we get an Arthur buff? Bro, if we got an Arthur buff on the draw there, that would have been so ridiculous. Are we just gonna like hammer it, man? I think that's like the play that the only play that we can really go for here. Just all of the Escanor cards. Come on, let's go Red God Escanor. Oh, what's the chance? The chance is not bad. That green Escanor dies. Straight in the bin, son. Look at that blue demon Meliodas. He's on death's door. This is why I love Red Escanor, man. He's just a beast. Okay, that's great draw. That's really, really good. Wow. Okay. I'm trying to think about the play next turn. If Lilia doesn't get a fat heal on Blue D melee, we about to get clapping, son. Oh, we clapping so hard, boys. Okay, so heal and drain. Okay. It's a solid, sturdy play. What's the best card to draw here? It's not bad. Take that. Actually, I think we go for this play instead. I think this one's a little bit better. So I still want the damage from Escanor because it's still going to apply a lot of pressure. But then this rolls back Lilia so much. And yeah, the gold card has got some damage. It's weird having a bit more of an attack focus Lilia. I think for the free-to-play account in its current state, a more attack focus Lilia is actually better. Just because, again, my Blue D melee, he just dies friggin' turn 1 every single time. But I don't know. I don't know moving forward, because I do like my Pierce focus Lilia on the main account. But alongside Red Escanor, it does work nicely. Okay, this is what we love to see. So we can go for this very cheeky play here. Get the Blue team melee down. I think we're gonna save the drain card. I'll just chuck off this as well. Hopefully, the first card is gonna kill. I think he might be alive by a little bit. 61k there. But yeah, there we go. We beat somebody that's almost freaking 200k, man. So I'll take that. I'll certainly take that. Actually, maybe I'm speaking too soon. We haven't won the match yet. Let's calm down. Let's calm down, boys. Okay, that's gold drain, right? Okay. Let's take a step back. Oh, hello. Yes. I'm so sorry to do this to you, fam. Okay, I think we go for this, and then we want to go for the heal play just for a bit of safety here. I was debating using Arthur's buff card, but it's better if we hold on to that, because we lose our buff on Escanor next turn, and if we can draw Arthur's buff and an Escanor nuke card, we didn't get an Escanor nuke card, but we'll see what happens. We don't have a secondary drain, so if Lilia rushes ult and drains me, we're in a bit of trouble. At this point, my opponent's just funneling drains into Lilia. Makes sense here. I don't really want to get rid of the So let's go for recovery disable. 100% want to get rid of that. Don't really want to get rid of the heal. think I'm just going to, like, preemptively buff up Escanor here. And then we just need to draw one Amplify card, and then it's GG. Okay, we can still work with this, man. We can still work with this. I just need like one Escanor Amplify card though. Oh, actually, wait. We getting drained? Oh, we're not getting drained. Okay, cool. That's great news. So I think if we go for the upgrade on Lilia here, smite both of them, and then do you want to go for the heal, or do we want to try and push Lilia down? How much does she have left? I don't think there's a great chance she actually... I think we go for actually to block our recovery skills. I'm pretty sure we D-rank Gotha. Almost 100% sure we D-rank Gotha. There we go. Okay, solid. Ooh, okay. So we got Arthur's ulti, we have a remove attack disable and double drain play, so that one's great. So yeah, I think if we go for that, that just wins us the match, I believe. Will the first one kill Lilia? I think we use 2 just to be safe. Oh, well, overall, I'm so happy, man. We had so many like great matches against players today. And yeah, I just wanted to, you know, show you guys what I've been running on the free-to-play. I've really only started playing geared PvP. It's taken 3 and a bit months to get to this point on Whale Milker 7, but now we can finally start climbing. So I haven't actually played any champion PvP because I've been, what is it, permanently locked in Challenger with top 100 PvP, so I don't know what it's like a little bit more up the brackets, so it's going to be very interesting to climb a little bit higher, push a little bit further and see how far we can get. But also, like, ideally I do want like a couple more weeks worth of anvils just to finish sorting out certain gear sets and pieces on characters, because yeah, I feel like once we get to Master and Champion, there's going to be some very, very scary opponents to face off against. But anyway, ladies and gentlemen, hopefully you did enjoy today's PvP free-to-play video, and if you did, please do smash that like button, that'd be greatly appreciated. But aside from that, thank you very much for watching, take care, and I hope that you have an absolutely fantastic day.